I go live. Am I okay? Let me fix this real quick. And we are ready. All right. It's Wednesday. Hello, everybody. It's Wednesday. Good morning. I got me some notes and we get ready to talk. This old couch of mine is always making noise when I sit down. What's that about? Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and get started because I want to talk. Let me see something. I think. Hello. Wait a minute. Good morning. No, we're off today. We are off today. I'm trying to set up right. I feel like I'm not set up correct. And I kind of want to put this camera over to the table, but then I kind of want to sit right here with and talk to you guys. You want me to be on longer today? You want me to stay on longer? Hey, what's going on? Hi, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. We are in here. Thank you for joining me, you guys. Thank you so much. I was listening to some, oh my goodness, I was up early this morning listening to some programs, some shows about, just your mindset. Okay, whatever works for me. Okay, sweetheart. Okay. And I don't know. I was listening to Scarcity is an Illusion. I forgot what show that was, but it was on YouTube. And I was watching it. And I was like, okay, so I want to talk about that. Yes, mindset. Yes, mindset. And so I was like, let me get on here and talk about that because, like you said, it's a mindset. Hello, good morning. It's Papa Bear. Papa Bear is in the house. Good morning. Thanks, you guys, for joining me. Thank you so much. We just sitting here talking. I just got on, got me some coffee. Got my computer, got me some notes. And I really want to talk about this, you guys. So thanks for joining me this morning. I appreciate it so much. Okay. We're going to start off talking about that, right? Oh, you know what? I love that blue on you. That's for breakfast. What's for breakfast? Nothing for breakfast. I'm just drinking coffee for now. I don't have any breakfast right now. But I'm going to be eating something. Before too long, I'm be eating something. I don't know. I don't like big old sweaters like this. It kind of makes me look huge. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to wear it. I'm going to wear it anyway. How's everybody doing? Thanks, you guys, for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to go ahead and put my, because I feel like every day I have to put my email in this chat. So I am going to do it now. And I'm going to pin it. Can I pin this? Yeah, I can pin it. I wish you could pin more than one thing. Like, I wish you could pin like at one time, multiple times. But anyway, you guys, so I want to tell you a story, things I used to do, and I still do it. When I would go to work out or I would go to take a walk and do my workouts and stuff, when I talk about scarcity as an illusion, I know I love repetitiveness for myself. I love to be able to connect with myself and talk to myself and tell myself over and over and over repetitively something great, something positive. Messages can alternate at the button screen. That would be dope. Yeah, like YouTube got to come up with some. I've only been on here for 4 months, and I already got some good ideas for YouTube. But I wanted to talk about scarcity and how it is really an illusion, and how life is. People, I don't know if people really understand about life and how it is. It's what's the word? It's on demand. That's not the word I'm looking for, but that's the best word I can describe. It's it's thoughts. It's on demand. That's not what I'm looking for. But the word I'm looking for, what it basically is that Supply and demand. There you go. Supply and demand, right? Double tap that screen. So love. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're new to Kay's Journey, hello and welcome to my channel. I started this YouTube channel about 4 months ago, probably 5 now. And I'm actually a teacher in a classroom. I love what I do. I work with students with special needs. But you know what? We're home today because the weather's bad. So I get a chance to connect with you all. And I love this. I love being on this platform. It's inviting. It's beautiful. And it's electric. It's electric for me. So thank you all for joining me today. So, okay. So what I was thinking was, you got to think, it's supply and demand in any way, shape, or form. However you look at life, it's supply and demand. If you think if you can have it, I have had so many stories that when I slow down, and understood my energy and understood me just, being grateful and having gratitude and thanking God and saying, you know what, God, I know you're not going to forsake me. I know that's going to be okay. I know that whatever this is going on in my life, this too shall pass. I had to believe it and I had to know it and settle myself down. And it always worked out for the better good. It always has, And I've been through some trials and tribulations, you guys. I haven't even touched on the surface of things that I've been through. And again, that's why I always talk about my book, my autobiography. I know if I can write a book, and this book is over a decade old. Hello, good morning, Mr. Skinny. How are you? This book is over a decade old, and I wrote this book years and years ago, and I was writing it at the moment, and I was writing it when it was happening, and I was writing it in the feeling, and guess what? I never went back and reread it. I wrote this book, and I never ever looked back, but I had to get this out. I had to get these words out. I had to put it on paper, because it was therapy for me. Good morning, Joseph. Good morning, sweetheart. It was therapy for me to write it, right? But I didn't know who I could help out here in the world. And that's why I always tell you all that at least 80% of each and every one of you that are authors, that you are that great author. I'm not a #1 seller. I don't even advertise it. I'm not a #1 seller. I'm sure I probably could have if I had pushed it, but it was therapy for me. And anyone that, when I go and I do my speaking engagements and I travel the country, I tell people about my book, and if they hear it, and it resonates with them. Anyway, what I'm talking about is, I don't know how I got over on this. I got over on this because I want to tell you guys that you guys are that in itself as well. You guys are, you start journaling. It's January. I'm doing giveaways. I do these giveaways on Fridays, and I give you guys, we do games and stuff, and you guys win giveaway books. So I guess that's what I wanted to say. But let me get back over to when I was talking about scarcity is an illusion. But wait a minute, let me read these notes real quick. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. Slow down. It's like a Powerball. Yes, the downloaded that I get from God. Absolutely. NW, I'm going to reach out today. Okay, sweetheart. Absolutely. I'm here. This is real talk. Yep. 2 Corinthians 2:19. Each time he said, my grace is all you need. Woo! My power works best in weakness. Yes. So now I am glad to boast about my weakness, so that the power of Christ can work through me. Absolutely. That's powerful. Thank you for sharing that with me. I'm going to pin that, because I'm going to replace that pin. Yes. Thank you for those wonderful, powerful words. What's happening? We just having a good old discussion. Another day, another moment to resonate with one another and connect. Another beautiful conversation. That's right. Hit that like button, you guys. Please hit the like button. Good morning, Robert. How are you this morning? Much love to you all in my chat today. We're just talking, about scarcity is an illusion, and how your thoughts, my father used to tell me when I was a little girl, he used to say, thoughts become things with wings that fly. So you must imagine it in the palm of your hand for you to receive it, And so I know that to be true. I know it to be true because it always happened for me. Even as a young girl, and I didn't even know that I was doing it. Just scared about something in life, and and the more you think about something, the more it can happen, good or bad, right? So we want to make that clear. So we don't want to never perseverate or focus on anything that's negative or that can possibly be negative in our life, because once you start doing that, that's an energy too, and it can pop us right back in the face, and we don't want that. We don't want that. So we want to always think positive thoughts and positive lessons. So I was listening to the story, and it was this lady, and she was talking about how. Wait a minute, am I skipping? I don't want to skip. I don't want to skip. Oh yeah. So also, when I talk about scarcity is an illusion, you got to think: have this world ever ran out of oil? Never. Have we ever ran out of coal? I mean, like in the coal mines? Never. Have we ever ran out of diamonds? Never. Have we ever ran out of gems, rubies, emeralds? Never. And we're not going to, because it's supply and demand. It's supply and demand. For the most cases, if you're nursing a baby, whatever that baby needs, your body produces, because it's supply and demand. So why would we think our life is any different? Why would we think our life is any different? If I nurse my children, God's going to give me enough nourishment that I'm going to always give that. When that baby asks for more from me, I will be able to give it to that baby, because it's supply and demand. So supply and demand is no different than going out in the mines and getting diamonds and gold and oils and all those different things that people need to go out in the world and get. You never heard them say, "Well, that was our last diamond." It don't work that way. So with that being said, it's the same thing with us. So what we think is so it is. So if you think positive, I'm telling you, the energy is so powerful and so real that it will be that for you and me. You know, I I oh my gosh, I used to dream of just being able to go out and speak. Oh my goodness, I wanted to be a speaker. Next thing you know, I started getting calls, and people started saying, "Hey, I got something for you in New York. I got something for you in LA. I have something. I'm going this week. I'm going to Arizona." And I just praise God. And then when I get it, I make sure how grateful I am for it. I make sure I tell God, thank you for blessing me. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for giving me this. I don't. And you guys, guess what? I don't. It's most 98. Let's see. 80% of the time, guess what, y'all? I don't get paid for the speaking engagements. Just to put that out there, I don't get paid. Now they may give me an honorarium. They may give, of course, they always pay for you to get out there wherever you're going. They always pay for you to get there, right? So I'm sure they pay for you to travel there. They would pay for your a hotel. You're traveling from the airport to the hotel, and maybe to the event, wherever the event is at. But I have not yet to. No, okay, so like I said, 80%. There has been a time where one time I got paid $5,000. To me, that was a lot of money, and I couldn't believe it. And I'm like, whoa, $5,000? That's a lot of money. Clearly, I got a story to tell. Clearly, they want me. But then you also have to go by certain people and organizations. Like the organization that I am going to now is an organization that's fairly new. They don't have no money. So for me to ask them, for it's called a speaker's rider or a speaker's ride or whatever it's called, and it's called or that thank you 38 Cal, thank you sweetheart. But it's okay because they're a new organization, and who knows, if I get out there, the knowledge is going to be power for me too. Not, it won't just be for me going out there and speaking. They're going to be able to give me some good gems to help me come back home and talk to you guys about, or invest in things, or whatever. You have a blessed day too, Henry. Much love to you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for the hearts. Mental health is important. Yes, it is, NW. And to believe in yourself. And mental health, oh my gosh. So yes, that will bring me to another one. There was a lady that I was listening to, Les Brown, and he was talking about some lady who had She had some terminal illness. And she said to herself, I refuse to die an unlived life. Whoa. Just think about that. She had lived for everyone else. She had lived for her children. She had lived for her husband. She had lived for everyone else. And then bam, now she gets this terminal illness, and she goes home and she's drinking her coffee and she's sitting there and she's like, I refuse to live an unlived life. She wanted to travel. She wanted to see the world. She wanted to go to Egypt and different places of that nature. And so she it was a mindset. She was like, doggone it all, I wasted all this time. Not wasted it. She did what she wanted to do with her children, and she loved the children. So you're right, NW. Mental health is so important. You have to live your life unregrettably. Live your life inspiring yourself and making yourself happy, making yourself recharge yourself every day, and be authentically, unapologetically happy within yourself, you know? So, yes, you're right. You have to have good mental health and to listen to a good word every day. I get charged up by just listening to good words every day. And sometimes I'll read a good book. Of course, I have to read the Bible. I want to read the Bible, but sometimes I try to read things or listen to. I'm not good at. My thing is, I like to listen to audibles, but I'll walk away from an audible, and then I'll be like, "What they just say?" Like, whereas if I'm reading a book, I'm more engaged because I have to be. I'm reading verbatim, word for word. How are you guys doing this morning? I got quite a few people that popped in on my chat already. You guys, let me know, how's your day? What's planned for you today? Let me know. I know I've been ranting already for 20 minutes. I should have been a speaker, the way I can talk. But I've been doing it for like 12 years now. Let me know in the chats what you guys are doing. Or let me know what good book you're reading. Like, do you have an inspirational book, your all-time favorite book that you read? Let me know. There's another book that I read. It was a small read. Thank you so much, NW. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you for that. Let me tell you guys. I forgot the name of this book. I'm gonna find the name of it. This book was amazing, and at the time when I read this book, my grandmother had just passed away. So let me see. My daughter now is 30. So my grandmother, she been gone for about 28 years. That's how I base how long she been gone. Sometimes I have to look at how somebody is to say how somebody was when they passed away. So I'm like, okay, my daughter's 30. So my grandmother's been gone for about 28 years. So this one day, you guys, it was okay. I had this dream, so it's all gonna connect. I'm gonna bring it all the way around. So here we go. Okay, here we go. So I had this dream, right? And in this dream, I had seen my grandmother. I was looking in Women Keeping Their Power and Knowing It. Absolutely, NW. I like that. That's a book. Let me know if that. Let me write that down. You guys, I get so sidebarred. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell y'all. Where happened to my pencil? I had a pen. I gotta write that down. Let me see. Women Keeping Their Power. NW, you always dropping gems. You always doing that. Iced and Rose were bad yesterday. Not sure today. Okay. But be safe if you gotta go out to know. They do have books on that, but I was researching. Got you. I got you. Okay, and that's going to be a good discussion too, because I love that. Just keeping women in power, keeping ourselves in power, because we do get lost in life, right? We get lost in serving for someone else and making sure that our family's okay, our children are okay, our husbands are okay, and then we don't realize, for ourselves, we have to take that moment to woosah and take a moment for ourselves. So wait, let me tell you guys this story. This is a very important story. So I had this dream, and my dreams, I dream true sometimes, you guys. I really do. I dream true. So I had this dream that I see my grandmother, and I was like, Grandma, oh my God, Grandma, are you okay? And my grandma had at that point had passed on, right? And she looked at me. My grandmother was a Southern lady, right? So she had a Southern accent. So she was like, baby, how could I not be? You know, she was real Southern. And I could kind of like to see the face part of her, maybe her upper part. And she moved her hand back to let me see where she was at. And to me, it looked as if she was in the garden. And everything was beautiful. And everything was like alive and beautiful. And I was like, oh my gosh, you know, it's beautiful there. Like everything was alive. Like the water was trickling down, and it was like of music, and it was like alive, right? The flowers were alive, and I mean, yeah, flowers are alive here too. I get it, but it was a different alive, and it looks like, and it looked like it knew you were present, like it knew I was standing there, like the grass was beautiful, you know, and everything was magnificent. So the dream was bam over real quick. It was kind of like that. And I also see my family members, and I saw a family member who had not passed yet, and she was there. My aunt, her name is Aunt Libby. She was there. So mind you, I'm like, well, my Aunt Libby has not gone on. Why is she there in this? In with all my great aunts, uncles, grandparents, great on and on. They were all standing there when I was in this dream. I could see them. But my one aunt, and I knew she wasn't passed. I knew she hadn't passed. So I'm like, why is she standing there? All right. Now we're going to cut from that to this book. So I get this book. A friend of mine, I don't know why, but she had this book, and I was like, can I read it? And it was a quick read. It wasn't a big, thick book at all. It was about this lady who had, she went into the hospital. Okay, my daughter. Now, how is it that people can, if I have this on silent, how is it that people can still text me and I still get the notification? Because that's going to interrupt me talking to you guys. That's irritating. Hello, Jerome. Good morning. Good morning. How's it going? How's the family? How you doing? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the hearts. So now I get the book. The book is about this lady. The lady goes in to the hospital to have a complete hysterectomy. This is going to tie in, okay? She goes in to have this hysterectomy. She has had babies. You know, she's married, she has had babies, and now she's having issues with her uterus. So she goes in, she gets that removed. So when she goes into the hospital, she dies. She dies in the hospital. In this book that I'm reading. And when she passes away, nobody knows because the shifts are changing. And she's in a recovery room. So, no one ever knew how long this lady had been gone for, right? So this is what happened. I'm going to make this quick. I'm going to make it quick. So this is what happened. So she's looking at herself from above, and she's looking down at herself, and she's like, what's going on? And she said, who was that? She said she didn't realize it was her lying there. So she gets down close and she looks at herself. Oh my God, this book is amazing, you guys. It's amazing. Okay. I'm gonna skip. It's a whole bunch I can say. Because when I get to talking about this book is so amazing, it's unreal. But I'm gonna make it shorter than what I was going to say. So make it long story short, she wanted to go see her family. This is how they knew this is how she knew it was true what she had said, that she had passed away, if I'm saying that right. So she went and she visited her family before she went to the heavens, right? So she went, she looked, she could see her family, she could see her husband sitting at the chair reading a newspaper. She saw her kids arguing and fighting. She saw the dogs misbehaving. She saw all these things. So that's detail, right? That's detail. So then she goes to the heavens. So then she goes, they send her all through the heavens. I mean, it was amazing, right? All the things she was saying was absolutely amazing. But then she goes to the garden, and she talks about the garden, and she speaks on everything that I saw in the garden. And I was amazed that she saw the water, and she said the water was as if it was alive. She said she saw the flowers, and everything was of music. She said it was like an orchestra that we don't even know to the tune of our hearing. Yes, get them likes up. Thank you so much, Bookwella. Thank you. Get those likes up. Yes, make sure y'all hit that like button. We just hanging out though. And if you guys just want a good word, just hang out with me. Hopefully you'll get something from this moment today. Hopefully you'll get something. So anyway, I just loved how she talked about the garden. And the garden just called me Papa Bear. All right, Papa Bear. I love it when they call me Big Papa. And so I just love how the connection, I needed that connection at that time. I needed to read that book at that time because, see, God doesn't give you anything that, He gives us so many clues, so many, not clues, what's another word? You know, He gives us so many hints, or I don't even know what the word is, but anyway, I knew it was God. I knew it was God. Me reading that book, and I knew that that dream was legit, right? But even solidify the dream, my Aunt Libby, who was alive, and on my mother's side of the family, we had not had a death in our family in since my grandmother had passed. My grandmother had passed 28 years ago. And on my mother's side, no one else had passed away in all those years. So remember, I said earlier, in my dream, I saw my Aunt Libby. And she was over there. Mind you. So that was 28 whole years ago when I had this dream. The next person who passed in our family was my Aunt Libby. Amazing, right? So I just have to listen to myself, and I believe nothing on your shoulders you can't handle. That's right. There's nothing God gonna give us that we cannot handle out here. It's meant. He's not gonna give us no more than we can bear. This is something I used to say, you guys. Can I find this? Let me find it. Oh my goodness. This is a statement I used to say when I used to go walking. I used to have this memorized. I don't have it memorized anymore because I haven't said it in a while. But I need to start saying it again because I like it. So listen, this is how it go. I have a lavish. First of all, I will always say how grateful I am, right? Like as I'm walking, like if I'm just doing a treadmill or if I'm walking, doing my steps out in the world on the trail. I always, as I'm walking, I have headsets on, so people think I'm listening to music. I'm never listening to music. I just have it on for security, I guess. I just like the feeling of my headset, so I just put it on. But the whole time that I'm walking, I'm talking to myself. And I'm talking and I'm saying, how grateful I am. How beautiful it is to see this world today. How I love to see these trees and the birds and how I can hear every step that I take. And I'm grateful for being able to walk and talk today. And this is my trail. This is how I walk every day when I'm doing my exercise, But this was something I will always say with this. And I will always say, I have a lavish, steady, dependable income with integrity and many, many benefits. My life is filled with blessings. I am so happy and grateful. I am blessed. I am happy. I am filled with love and joy. Joy surrounds me. It engulfs me with and I have happiness, and I am grateful. I have is that it? Let me see. I have great benefits and perks. I am so happy. Yeah. I guess I would say that every day. I don't know if I said all of that, but I said that almost every single day. As for months, I did it for like 6 or 7 months, where I just kept saying it over and over again. I have a lavish, steady, dependable income with integrity and many, many benefits. I mean, just imagine that. Just imagine having that lifestyle of just having a lavish, steady, dependable income. So I'm not giving a number. I'm just saying I'm happy within. And so the more happy I am within, it's going to exude out. Let me see. What you talking about? Movella says, 1 Corinthians 10:13, the temptations in your life are no different from what others experience. And God is faithful. He will not allow the temptation to be more than you can stand. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to pin that. I am going to pin that right now. Thank you for that. Thank you, sweetheart. When you are tempted, He will show you one way out so that you can endure it. Absolutely. He sure will. He's never going to forsake you. Never. Never, never, never. Hello, Louis. Hello. How are you? Good day to you. It's Wednesday, y'all. We made it. It's beautiful. The sun is out. Is it freezing here? Absolutely. But the sun is out. Drinking my coffee. And I'm enjoying you guys. Thanks for joining me today. We just chopping it up. Hello. Hello, Robin. God bless you. How are you? Los Angeles, California. How's it going out there? Are you in a good area? Were you affected by anything? Many blessings. We've been praying for LA. We've been praying for California. And if you don't know, I do shout outs. So I want to give you a shout out, love. California's in the house. California's in the house. So glad that you're here with us today, Robin. Bet that. Bet that. I know that's right, Dirty A Cow. Prolific, great day. Hello. Got coffee in here. Cheers to the good life, you guys. How's everybody doing? How you doing, Prolific? How's the weather in Florida? Let me know. I need to know. Because it's still cold up here. But I'm all right. I'm going to make it. I'm going to do all right. I'm going to do all right. Let me see what other notes I got. I was just inspired this morning to make sure I got on here and connect with you guys and talk to you guys, man, because small steps towards the... Oh, okay. No, that was the other day. That was the other day. It's Wednesday night. It's 9:45. You about to go to bed. It's been raining. Florida always rains a lot, right? Hello, the Blackest Cracker. How's it going? How you doing? You gonna keep me warm? It's free. It's like, I don't know what it is here. 7 degrees. Let me look it up. Since I got the computer right here. Let me look it up and see what it is. Great day to you too, love. Let me see what the weather. Let me see the exact degrees in Ohio. Yes. Let me see. Negative. Oh my. It's -5, you guys. And what I don't understand on the news, it's the weirdest thing. On the news, it'll say, oh, it's 5 degrees out. But it feels like -15. Well, how? How does it feel like it's different than what it actually is? I never understood that when the news will say that. It's time 5. It's so early, Robin. What you doing up so early? You going to work out or something, or you got to go to work? 5:48. I'm just turning over. I am still watching my eyelids. It's the humidity in the air. But how do you have humidity in the winter? I can see it in the summer. Uh-oh, here comes the dog. He gonna tear up everything. Hello, Coda. Hi, Coda. Hello, Coda. Wait, Coda. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. You're gonna make me spill my coffee. Good morning. How's it going? How's it? How you doing? How you doing, big boy? How you doing? You woke? You woke? This is Coda, you guys. If you guys don't know, this is my daughter's dog. His name is Coda. He's 7 months old now. And he's full of a whole lot of happiness. All week it's going to be in the 90s. Oh, I'm jealous. 90s? That is awesome. Enjoy it. 38 cows. 14 there. Wow. The summertime funds. That's right. Tyson. This thing is a big old Dino. He's like Dino from the Flintstones. You better watch out when he come. Everything gonna get knocked over. Coffee, computers, TV, phone, tripod. You good? You gonna be still? You want to stay here with me? No. You want to stay here with me? We could just all chill out together. Okay? You want to sit? Be still. Be still. Hi. No. We chilling. We relaxing. Okay? Okay. Let's see. Omar. Hello, Omar. It snowed again it snowed in Atlanta. Yeah, I saw that. Somebody I watched on my YouTube, she said that it was snowing there. What on earth is going on? It's snowing in Atlanta twice. 10 degrees there, Mr. Skinny. Where you at again, Mr. Skinny TV? Let me know. It snowed in San Antonio. Are you kidding me? Really? It's an ice storm. Yeah, it's pretty bad here too, though. They said if you don't have to go anywhere, don't go. You South Carolina. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to let you down, okay? You all right? You good? You good? You're not hyper, are you? You're not hyper, right? All right. I'm going to let you down. You want to get down? Now, don't tear up nothing. Just relax. All right? All right. Here we go. Wait a minute. I'm going to put you down over here because you're going to tear up my whole thing. Hold on, you guys. All right. All right. All right, there you go. He's gone. Whew. All right, let's see. What you laughing at, Blackish Cracker? What you laughing at? Let's see. You're not used to the cold. I don't like the cold. I'm never gonna be used to the cold. I'm allergic. Do you guys know? Did I tell you guys I'm allergic to the cold? I'm allergic to the cold. I break out. It'll look like my face is swollen up. It'll look like I've been in a big fight. Isn't that crazy? It'll look like I've been in a big old fight, you guys. I am allergic to the cold. You welcome back, my friend. Hello. How are you? Thank you for coming, stopping through. Hi. Omar says your boss told you to come in late. You said, I don't know what that means because the rolls is icy. Yeah, if the rolls are too icy, I wouldn't and I wouldn't go. I'd be like, I'm not coming in today until they fix that. And you can't really ice. You can fix snow, like you can put salt down for snow, but ice, oh man, and black ice. I went walking the other day. I about fell 100,000 times. I was so mad. I was trying to get my steps in. Couldn't even get them in because I kept slipping. Because that black ice you can't even see. So dangerous. I learned to adjust to whatever the weather brings. Just stack up on gear. That's true. Get in layers. I'm in layers right now. And I'm inside the house. I have this on. Then I have a shirt on under that. Then I have another shirt on under that. And I have on leggings. Look, you guys. And I have on leggings. See? I have on leggings because I gotta stay warm. Even in the house, I gotta stay warm. I can take this off if I get too hot. Let's see. The Blackish Cracker said, F the cold. If less than throwing snowballs or playing in the snow. I'm throwing snowballs. I love to go out and have fun too in the snow. And I got footage of my mom and dad. They used to go out and have snowball fights all the time. And I look at their relationship. I'm like, that's what I want. I want a relationship like that. My ex-husband, he didn't want to go do nothing. Yes, I'm allergic to and I live in Ohio. Shame before myself. Shame before myself that I should be living in an environment that creates a whole allergic reaction to who I am. So let me tell y'all what happened. So I found out about it when I was in middle school. I used to have to walk 2.5 miles to school every day. So one day I'm walking to school and my knees started itching and my joints started itching. My fingers, they started swelling up and I didn't know what it was. I thought it was might have had too many Snickers because I used to love Snickers. So I get to school and my whole face is like blew up like a blowfish, and my hands and everything and my elbows and everything is all itching. It's huge, and I'm like, what the heck? And go to the doctor. He said I had an allergic reaction to the cold air. And he said, you're allergic to the cold. And so it happens. If I go out in the snow right now and I stay out there for a long period of time, I start to break out. So I definitely probably need to move somewhere warmer before it get cold. I had an aunt who would leave during the winter and come back in the summer. I had a neighbor, Mr. Jack, who used to do that. Mr. Jack used to leave. I was a little kid. He used to leave all winter long. He'd go down to Florida, then come back to Ohio during the school year. Cocoa butter. I have shea butter. I lather up real good. Believe me. I lather my whole body up real good with shea butter and keep myself really moisturized, especially now. And spiked boots. Hey, do you guys know it's illegal here in Ohio to have spiked tires? But yet, We have the conditions for it, but for some reason you used to have no, they're not spike tires. They're called, you put chains on the tires. You know what I mean? And they said you can't do that anymore. And I figured that would have been probably because it tear up the road. You know, the city be so cheap. Good morning, Allie. Hello, Allie is cool. Good morning. Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Too hot. Is that possible for you? No, no. If it's too hot, I'm okay. I had to change my name. Oh, you changed your name. Okay. Well, wait. Your name was Allie, right? Or what was it before? Yep, allergies to snow. That's me. I have been to Toledo. I like Toledo. A lot of people I know graduated from Toledo. Like a lot of people I know, they go to college in Toledo. They got a good college there. You used to eat Snickers a lot, Prolific? Whew, me too. No, they don't taste the same. But you know what, too? A lot of times when you get older, our taste buds change. Because they made, I don't know. I know our taste buds do change, but... So, let me tell you a story about that. So, I kind of did have an allergic reaction to Snickers as well. So, we had this doctor. He was the coldest doctor in Akron, in this area. This doctor could look at you and tell you what was wrong. And he would be right. Right? Old white doctor, hair coming out his ears. His name was Dr. Swan. The best doctor in Akron. And when I used to go to him, we would walk in there and the door would creak. And he always had toys for the boys in the waiting room. He always had these huge Tonka toys. And the girls just had to sit there. But the boys could be on the floor playing and everything. Anyway, he'd take you back in the room. He'd sit you up on the table, whatever. And my face had broke out real bad one day. I had these circles all over my face. And he looked at me and he says, and I couldn't have been, I was little, then a lot was going on in my middle school years. I had to be in the 8th grade, something like that, 7th, 8th grade. And he looked at me and he said, "You like sweets?" I said, "I sure do." He said, "You like chocolate?" I said, "I do." He said, "When last time you had some?" I said, "I have a Snickers every day." He said, "That's your problem." He said, "You have eaten so many Snickers that your body is turning against it." He says, "Stop eating the Snickers and you're gonna solve the problem." And he was right. I stopped eating the Snickers and it went away. Is that crazy? Is that crazy or what? Thermal outfit, Kay. And I do look like I'm getting ready to go skiing. My little outfit look like a little ski outfit. A ski mask. But I don't want to walk around with a ski mask. I got scarves and stuff. Move to Mexico. I would love to. Mexico? No, Mexico is warm, isn't it? They don't get cold. Hello, Anurad Snag. Sing. Hello, how are you? Thank you for calling me Madame. Hello, love, how are you? Let's see. Thank you for the love. Thank you. I ate Snickers in one day and 2 of them was king size. I was in the 8th grade. I should be on the Guinness Book of World Records. Yes, because those are huge. You look smooth and soft. I can tell. The cocoa butter is doing great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's hottest in Mexico. Okay, all right. I'm gonna have to. What? Nope, I've never been to Mexico. I've only been to the DR. And I've been to the. Where'd I go? Jamaica? Or was that the Bahamas? I don't know. I was on a ship when I went though, but it was great. It's super warm. I love the heat. I don't remember it being this cold, this long. I know, right? It's been cold. I know. I'm ready for the break. I'm ready. Even here in Ohio, it hasn't been this cold in a very long time. You guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I appreciate it more than you know. I got to start writing my goals down in my journal. You guys, listen. The people that's new to my channel, which I don't think I'm getting anyone new on here. I think it's mostly I'm getting a lot of people that's returning, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Um, but I don't think I've gotten anyone new today. But if I do, or someone pops in, or someone shares it with someone, yeah, don't forget to share, you guys. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe. And on Friday nights, which is in 2 days now, we do games. Well, we started doing games, and we have fun with it. A lot of things is happening, so the earth is changing. Ice is melting in certain places, so stack up on gear. Okay, and W, yes. What they call it? What they call that when places gonna be warm? It's normally cold, and cold. It's gonna be the eco. No, this is the system, the ecosystem. Am I saying that right? It's changing. 79 back in 79, and that's all we got. Tampa, wow! I never knew Tampa got any snow. Global warming, yes, that's right. What did I say? Eco warming? You know I had that all wrong. I meant global warming. Thanks, guys. It's not global anymore. What is it? Why is it changing? Let me know. Let me know what it is. So, uh-oh, the people are waking up in the house. I can hear things going on. So anyway, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Before I go, because I'll probably stay on here another, 10, 15 minutes. And then I'm out. I'm out. It's back in. Oh, I'm just now getting an alert saying that CapCut is back. Are you guys kidding me? I just got an email saying Cap. They're doing too much. That's okay. Let's see. Okay, what was I talking about with the mental health? Oh, yes, let's get back to that. Let me see. Wait a minute. I know that we need to be more fuel efficient and stop polluting, and know that's what's making an impact. It is. Good morning, Billy. Good morning. How you doing? Absolutely. That's not even a question. Absolutely, Billy. Let me see. It might get in the wrong hands, and then everybody will know everything about you. Well, Omar, it's like this. You never, ever write anything that you're going to absolutely regret. To me, affirmations or writing positivities in books is something I love to do. I love writing. Like I said in my journal, I only write positive things, Like I only write positive things in my journal. Like I said, this journal I've had for a while, and this is like my vision. This is like a vision journal. And see how repetitive I am? I don't mind writing over and over and over positive things, because I'm trying to bring it to I'm trying to bring it out. Good morning, Derek. How's it going? Good morning. And so again, I used to know this one by heart when I wrote, I have a lavish, steady, dependable income with integrity and benefits. My life is filled with blessings, and I am so happy and grateful. I used to write that over and over and over again. I used to write this, and I would walk it, and I would say it, and I would say it, and I would walk it. I would walk it, and I would talk it. I would walk it, and I would talk it, and I would say it to myself. And I would just put it out there in the universe, because just because what you're seeing in the world it may not be where you want to be, doesn't mean that it can't happen. It can happen. Positive thinking is a real thing. I believe in speaking greatness into my life, and one day I will absolutely travel the world and do a lot of speaking. Now, will I be able to go to all the places I want to go? I don't know, but I'm definitely going to be not just a national speaker, but a worldwide speaker. That's what I want. Let's see. Okay, you guys, no bra, no bra. Yeah, no. We're not. We. This is a safe space for each other, you guys. This is an absolute safe space. The prolific is there. Yeah, prolific. Yep, it's therapeutic to write your deepest feelings. It is therapeutic. It is therapeutic. Just know that you can write whatever. Journaling is a huge. You can do whatever you want to do under a journal. You can write your great. You can write your aspirations, your positivities, And you can, if you got a diary, then you can absolutely write in your diary your most whatever deepest feelings. But a journal, I don't know. My journals are more so just putting out there all the things I want to achieve. But now again, this here, this my book. This here was a deep book for me. This here, I wrote a lot in this book that again I could never go back and reread it myself because it was too trauma. It was a lot of trauma for me in this book. So I could never do that. So, but you know, every to each their own. Yeah, Dirty 8 Cow, tell them they better be cool. Yeah, be cool now. We talking positivity in here. Positivity. And NW, that's my writer. She been here with me for a long time. Prolific. Certain things must be kept away from certain people because everyone isn't for you. Absolutely. No doubt. Real quick. The blackest character said, I don't know what they're talking about. What are y'all talking about here? I missed something. But I missed whatever. I don't know what I truly missed in the comments. Let me read it. Let me go back. We got to be good to each other, you guys. This is a very safe place for each and every one of you. And I want everyone to always feel safe to come into my chat. And I don't want anyone fussing or arguing with each other or any of that. It's over. Okay, Dirty 8 Cow, thank you. He said it's over. Okay, moving on. Okay, cool. What else? What I was gonna say? NW, what are you doing today? Or did I already ask you? I think I asked you that at the beginning, didn't I? You didn't miss anything. Continue, please. I'm well safe. I know how to handle myself, so behave or be dismissed. Absolutely. Absolutely, NW. Hello, Travis. Hello, how are you? How are you doing today? Good to see you in my chat. So what's the plan, y'all? We done talked about motivation. We done talked about being inspired and staying positive thinking today. We talked about scarcity being an illusion, which it is. It is absolutely that. Because I feel like this. I feel like, you know, when you grow up, like I grew up in a different world, right? My mom came from she really didn't come from a impoverished world. You know that. Like, because my grandfather was in the military, so she got all the perks of being in the military, right? Her and my grandmother and everything. But when my mom met my father is when I feel like things became more impoverished for her, you know. And so then she had me and my brother. So me and my brother grew up where we didn't have all the bells and whistles of the world, and so our mindset was very limited. It's crazy because my father used to always say, thoughts become things with wings that fly, so you must imagine it to have it. But it was crazy because he would say that, but yet we still stayed in an impoverished environment. I don't understand that part, you know. But it's not, everything's not for you to understand, you know. Everything's not for me to understand. But it's just strange that he would say that, but yet still we lived in when I was little. Now when we got older, my father thrived. He was, when I became like 16, 17, he had his own business, he had contracts, he was doing his thing in Cleveland. He was having contracts with the county and stuff. He was doing great. But it took him a long time to get to that point, because when we were really, really little, it was a time where we ate potatoes every day. It was a time where we had fried potatoes, baked potatoes, home fried potatoes with jelly, potatoes with ketchup, potatoes with bread. We had potatoes every day for a long time. And then one time, because you know potatoes are cheap, you get a big sack of potatoes, and you can serve a family of potatoes every day, right? And that's just how it was for us for a while. And then, you know, our electric would get cut off and different things of that nature. we just didn't grow up. We had a roof over our head, but we didn't grow up in some beautiful, fabulous world. And anyway, I just say all that to say is that your mindset is so powerful, and you're not a product of which you were born into. And I know I'm not. I know I'm not a product of which I was born into. And I made sure that my children, when I was married, we lived in a nice home. Then when I got my divorce, my daughters and I still lived in a good home. And I made it a point never to have anything cut off, and that my kids were very comfortable in their environment. Let me see. What are you guys saying? Hey, Sammy P. I'm so very grateful to see you too, to see your name here. Hello, you've been transferred into your wheelchair. Tough day. Oh, since my appointment and my nurses and I are down, we are grateful to see you. You tell your nurses I said hello and many blessings to them too. And tell them we are so grateful for them and what they do for you. Nurses are so underrated. Nurses are awesome. And I really want you to let them know how much we really appreciate nurses. Nurses rock. They are beautiful, beautiful souls, and they take care of so many of us when we need them. Let's see. Icy Fury Diaries, prolific, written in privacy, excite me, exalt me entirely through the pages I spray with memoir. Something I wrote years ago. I'm a lyricist. And you are. That's powerful. I like that. I love that. I'm saying nothing else after Sammy P. 100. Okay, you guys, Sammy P. Be prayed for you and your family, and I pray you are well, as I'm really struggling with what was said. We're gonna keep you up. We're gonna keep you prayed up, Sammy P. You just never know. You have another visit to the doctor. You never know, Sammy P. We're just gonna keep you prayed up, sweetheart. Elijah, hello. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much. Hey, hearts right back at you. How are you doing today? Many blessings. Many, many blessings. We just sitting here talking. We just talking about, we're not a product of which we were born into. Because I know I was born into, I think my father tried as much as he could. He tried as much as he could to be a provider. But my father also fought with post-traumatic stress. He really did. He fought with post-traumatic stress, and that brought his ability down a lot to be that great man that he instilled in me. Like, that greatness that he had, he instilled it in me and my brother, I'm going to be frank. Anthony, hello. Or Anthony. Okay. PTSD. Yes, post-traumatic stress. Yes, you could have told me you a woman, not a. Bro, don't just get mad at me for things I don't know. If I had a chance, thank God He will give me many more chances than you might give me. Much love. It's okay, you guys. Wait a minute now. PTSD absolutely sucks. It does. I'm just very grateful to hear your voice before I transfer into my bed, as nurses are changing their sheets soon again, and we all want to see and hear you. Well, good, Sammy P. Good love. Good. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you found my channel, especially since I'm fairly new to YouTube. What was the chances of that? So thank you so much. Let's see. A mature man is less time consuming and stay in rooms with me. A mature man is less time consuming and stay in rooms with me. Right. Let me see. PTSD absolutely sucks. You're right. The time is 6:15 p.m. No, a.m. It's 6. Yeah, you're 3 hours. You guys are 3 hours behind. That's LA. Yes, please. Let's keep the chat. Absolutely. Let's keep the chat clean and on topic. Thank you. Because I'm trying to stay on topic. And I'm reading all this other stuff that's going on. I'm like Okay, so listen. So with PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress, and some of you guys probably already know about it, right? Hello, David. Hello, how are you? When my father had it, it really changed him. Like, you could just see it. You can really, you know, when somebody has post-traumatic stress, you know, because it really changes them in their, what is going on? Deleted, message deleted by Elijah. Okay, so, let me see. What? Okay. Okay. Well, thank you, Elijah. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, we want to. I don't know what that was about, but anyway, we're having a serious discussion here about PTSD and about my father and him having that when I was you know, before he had passed away and everything. But anyway, to getting back to the good stuff, I feel like when I had my kids, I was like, you know, whenever you have kids, you always you say to yourself, I'm gonna make sure that my kids, every generation is supposed to get better, right? Every generation is supposed to get better. When my kids have their kids, hopefully that their kids will be better than how I raised them. You know, you're supposed to get better in every generation. But my kids, I feel like I did pretty good with raising them, but I have to let them tell you if it was true or not, because they probably got some other stories. They were telling me stuff all the time, telling me that especially my youngest daughter, when I went through a dark time in my life, that's in my book here. That's why I always tell you guys, we all got a book in us. We all got a book in us. And when I was going through my hard time and I wrote this book, my daughter would tell me, well, Mom, you weren't there for us, because I had, you know, I was sad for a period. But then God woke me up and he was like, no, this is now you get ready to make a difference in the world. You know, it's amazing how God can use you. And God can, you're a vein to wherever he needs you to go, you know. And I was just a vein to wherever he needed me to be. And now, like I said, I started praying for it and I started asking God. I said, well, then use me, God, use me for whatever it is you want to use me for, right? And so I started doing the speaking engagements. So then I started asking God, you know, give me more. I like that. Give me more speaking engagements. God kept giving me more speaking engagements. So now I get a chance to travel, see the beautiful world. Hi, Kay, it's me. Now I go by Sophia. That is a real name, Gianna. Oh, right. I remember you. Hello, love. How are you? Thank you for stopping through. Thank you, love. God bless you. God bless your voice. You really do make a difference in the angel, please. Thank you so much. I feel like I'm not on the subject like I need to be on today. I feel like I keep getting off subject. But thank you, Sammy P. And I'm glad you're here, Sophia Velez. Thank you for joining me again. But yeah, you guys, just stay positive. Stay up on it. Stay up on your dreams. Write it down. Write your aspirations. Write the things that you want to be and who you want to be. And just know without a shadow of a doubt that the world is so amazing. And God has so much for each and every one of you. God has so much in plan for us all. You know, like lately I've been saying, we are living in the dash. We're still living in the dash. We know when we were born, what year we were born. But right now we're living in that dash. We got to make that dash count. I don't want to go. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to heaven. I don't know. I think I am. I mean, I'm not a bad person in that, and I do try to follow the Bible. Do I walk on water? No. But am I, you know, trying out here? Yes. I just feel like, you know, I feel like when I walk through the pearly gates, I feel like I want God to say, "Job well done," or "You did most of the assignments," you know, or whatever. I just have to listen to what it is that He wants me to do, along with things that I want to do. You know, I know there's different paths in life that we think, I want to go here and I want to go here, but sometimes God is saying, okay, that's fine, but I need you to do this first. I need you to go here first. I need you to go through these challenges before I can bless you with this first, you know. And I know my thoughts are so powerful, because when I got my divorce, there was this house I wanted so bad. I wanted this house so bad, you guys. It was a 2-story, 1-family home. Beautiful, beautiful house, beautiful backyard. It was big enough that I could mow the lawn without having to get somebody to come over and mow the lawn. It was central air. It was just perfect for me and my 2 daughters. And I remember getting out of my car, and the road. I love the road. The road was of cobblestone. So when it rained, it was a different sound. And I used to, in the summer, I used to have my windows open and listen to the cars go up and down the street because of the rain that hit the cobblestones. Beautiful street. Oh my gosh. So listen. So this is what happened. So I'm walking around. I'm riding around town looking for a house because I had just left my ex-husband. I'm like, we out of here. And so I'm walking around, and I see this house. I get out the car. I see the house. I walk around the house like 2 or 3 times, and I'm envisioning myself. I'm like, God, if this house is meant for me, please, I want it. I want this house. So I walk around the house, and a lady from next door, she opens up the door, and she's like, can I help you? And I'm like, yeah. I was like, who's the owner of this house? I really would like it. And I have to go. Okay, bye, Sophia. Have a great one. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. To you in here, and I got it, and you're so blessed. Thank you, sweetheart. And so you guys listen. So I wanted that house so bad. I walked around. The lady came out. She asked me. She said, what's going on? Why are you, basically over? She probably was like the little neighborhood watchdog or something. And I told her. She said, oh, that house, a Metropolitan house. I was like, oh, okay. I thought to myself, I probably won't be able to get that house because it's a Metropolitan house. But I still put my energy into it. So I leave, I'm driving down the street, and I'm acting as if I'm leaving from the house, like I live there, And so a year to that date, I moved in that house. I moved in that house. It was a Metropolitan house. I went and got on Metropolitan for a couple of years, and I went and I told them about that house, and they said, they put me on the list. And when the house became available, they gave it to me. That's how powerful our minds are, you guys. And then when I met my ex-husband, this is how I met him. So I'm at an intersection. I'm riding down the street. I'm at an intersection, and I see him, and I'm thinking to myself, man, he's a nice looking guy. That's what I want. I want a hard working man like that. And 1 week to the date, I met him on the other side of town. It was on a Sunday. I was going to school, or I was going to church, and I had met him. It was weird. Okay, it was just I met him because I was driving on a big intersection, and I went to turn right, and his car was coming, and I didn't know who he was. His car was coming, and I thought he was going to like have road rage and get mad at me or something, because I kind of like cut in front of him, but he didn't. And then we started talking. He said, pull over. We started talking and exchanged numbers, and we ended up getting married and everything. The rest was history. But it's just crazy because it's just crazy how life is, because it's like you can really, really, your thoughts are so powerful. Like I could sit here right now and say, I don't know. I guess there are levels to it though, because I mean, hey, if I wanted to hit the lottery, I haven't done that yet, and I've definitely dreamed of that. I dreamed of hitting that lottery. I dreamed when I was real little, I hit the lottery, and I gave all my aunts big fur coats and everything. Half those aunts are gone on, but I had that dream. Prolific, absolutely about the dash. Keep the glass half full mentally, and have no regrets after taking calculated risks, and things should work out in the end. That's right, work out for the better good. Like. Don't ever leave any stone unturned. Do it, you guys. Take that chance. Take that chance in life. Oh my gosh. The first time I got a chance to speak, the Bushes had called me. The Bushes, the President Bush, they called me to speak. I was like, what? I was like, what? They want me to come and speak? They invited me to and I didn't even know about this kind of world. Right? I didn't even know about this kind of world. I know it probably existed, but I didn't even know about this kind of world. And they emailed me and it says, hello, we would love for you to come speak and tell your story. Where'd I go? Kentucky. And I was like, first of all, I was so uncultured. I didn't know how to fly. I had never flown. I mean, I might have flown when I was little, but then when you're really little, you don't know all the procedures, right? Because you're flying with your adults. So that's different. But as a grown woman, I was uncultured. I didn't know how to fly. I didn't know how to be around people. I didn't know how to network. I didn't know how to do nothing. I didn't know none of this stuff, you guys. So that's what I'm telling you. Take a leap of faith when there's an opportunity. Take it. And it might seem like it's minute. It might seem like it's nothing. It might seem like, well, what you want me to do? I'm cool. No, take it because you don't know who you're going to meet. You don't know what opportunities are there for you. The bigger picture. The bigger picture, right? So Jeb Bush, that's George Bush? George Bush Sr., George Bush Jr. This is George Bush Jr.'s brother, baby brother. He called me. He was like, "Hey, we doing this big thing down here in Kentucky or wherever." He said, "Hey, what you think? You think you want to come down here?" And I was like, "Me?" I was like, "Absolutely, yes, yes, yes." Oh my God! Looking at that footage now, you guys, I looked absolutely horrible, but I went anyway. Oh my gosh, so uncultured. Just did not know how to conduct, to be that person of, it took a very, very long time to know how to be more intellectually mentally available to this population of people, right? Because you gotta think now, Jeb Bush is the baby and he's probably $60 million rich, and he's probably the one that does not even have money nowhere near all the rest of them, because I think they're into oils, and I think, if I'm correct, I think they even do Bush beer or something. I don't know. I might be wrong. Anyway, when he asked me to come, I did it, and it was fascinating. I got a standing ovation. I may put that on here one day. I don't know. I may put that on here one day. It's on my IG, so if you guys have my business IG, you'll see it. But it was amazing. I was like, oh my! And when I got a standing ovation, mind you, it's thousands of people, and all those people were super rich people, all of them. I probably was the only hundredaire there, dead broke, but he asked me to come, and I went. Then after that, people started asking me to come and speak and do different things. Man, I was in a room one time with everybody in the room were billionaires. Maybe it might have been 2 people in there that were a millionaire. All the rest of them were billionaires. I was in Chicago. Hold up. Let me tell you guys where I was at. And no class, no pass, right? Let me see. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, guys. Yes, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Let me see if I can find this email when they asked me to come and speak. And it was in Chicago. It was in, I want to say West Chicago. Downtown Hampton. I stayed at the Hampton. Notification, hotel. Oh my, that was in 2018. I stayed at the Hampton. West Loop, Chicago. It was a high influential area of Chicago. But who was these people? I'm going to tell you guys. Let me see if I can find their name. This is just my confirmation of where I stayed. Anyway, I stayed on North Jefferson Street in Chicago. Anyway, guys, the people that I was in the room with, they were owners of the hotel. They were owners of hotels. They were owners of restaurants. They were talking to each other about themselves owning boats, like yachts and all kind of boats. And these people were names. These people were big names, right? And here I am, a hundredaire, just sitting there. The only black person, the only black woman in the room. And I remember this older white lady. She probably was filthy rich. She's the only woman in there other than me. I'm sitting there at the table waiting for this meeting that we were having dinner and a meeting, right? And she comes in and she looks at me and she walks straight up to me. She didn't care. She walked straight up to me. She said, why are you here? Excuse me? I was like, I was asked to be here. But she wanted to know. She was like, what? She was like, she didn't say, hello, dear. She didn't say, how are you, sweetheart? She walked right up to me with her cane and said, why are you here? What? What if I was a millionaire? What if I had my stuff together? It's all good. Whatever. At the end of the day, it was a beautiful, beautiful experience. And I don't regret it. I don't regret being in a room with because it just made me want to shoot for the stars. It just confirmed every time I get a chance to speak and do certain things, it confirms me wanting to be this international speaker, across the globe, not just here in the United States. So go for your goals and don't let it stop you. Don't let anything stop you from your goals. I'm still trying to find the name of the company or the name of the people that I was with. That's the Chicago Tribune. Anyway, thanks you guys for hanging out with me today. I feel like today we're kind of all over the place, but I appreciate you all for hanging out with me today, and maybe I can make up for today. Maybe I can make up for it tonight and come back on so we can talk some more. Let me know. This is getting good. You just got off a call. What's getting good? What my experiences speaking? I got a lot of them. If you don't mind, I'll talk about a few. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but let me know if that's what you're saying, prolific. But just don't give up, you guys. I get scared. I get scared when I have to go and do my speaking engagements and get out there in the world, and all them people sitting out there looking, all eyes are on you, And then the second time the bush is caught. So I've been called twice. The second time I was in, oh my goodness, they had me to stay. I stayed on a resort at Disney in Florida. Beautiful, gorgeous place. The hotel I stayed at was top notch. Everything was beautiful. That was a great experience as well. And after him, then other people started connecting and contacting me. But it was crazy because I felt like nobody black, nobody of color was contacting me. It was just super rich white people contacting me. That feeling you felt being in the room, harness that, and it will manifest. Absolutely. It was an amazing feeling. Like every time I go and I get a chance to speak and tell my story and be out in the world, I can't even express to you what kind of feeling that is. It's not. And it's funny. I used to always post those things on my social media. I used to always post it, but now I don't post. If I go somewhere and I travel, now here, this will be different because I got goals on here. I got goals on my YouTube channel, and I want to help and inspire you all to reach whatever it is that you guys want to do. So on here, I'll definitely be posting more about all the things I'm doing, right? But on regular social media, I'm real low. I lay real low, and I don't even post anything that I'm doing on those because those platforms are Facebook for certain. Basically, are people that I've known for many years, so they don't even you got a lot of people out here that be looking at you sideways when you do something, when you start achieving things and going past the norm. But it will, prolific. You're right. I've been on here for over my 60 minutes, y'all. Y'all talk to me. What are you guys got any questions about anything? Let me know. Let me know. And let me look at this book. Let me see. Let me see if I have anything in here that I want to, an excerpt out of this book. Let me see. Let me see. Is there anything that I can talk about in here that I can just... Anywho, you were talking about supply and demand. I was in W Supply. So anywho. Good morning, Laura P. Hello, love. How are you? Thank you for the hearts and the love. Yeah, I was talking about supply and demand. It's so funny. I was talking about supply and demand. Me wanting to be an author. That was my thoughts, and I became an author, right? Supply and demand. Just talking about creating your destiny. Untime myself. I untimed myself out. You were in timeout? My gig text said I'm not able to be there. Watching Mac Truck Turner after I watch you. Mac Truck Turner? I gotta check that person out. I untimed. You were in timeout, 38 Cal? Oh my goodness. Um, so yes, you guys, I was talking about supply and demand because I know that it's there and I know it's real. Just always know that, you guys. But listen, this is how I do it. This is how I do it. A lot of times when I'm worried and I feel like this, you know, I ask God, please, you know, if I need something, if I need something, you know, I'll be like, God, please, I see myself in it, or I see myself there, or I don't know. It don't always work though, because I know I will see myself in a real nice car, not no very expensive car, just a nice car, and it just seemed like it took me longer time to get it, you know. The Parkinson's law. I don't know. I think I have heard of that before. What is it? Let me know. I've heard of Parkinson's disease, but I never heard of Parkinson's law. Let's see. Work expands as it fills the time available. Pursuit of progress. Oh, okay. Feels time available in its completion. In other words, task ends. Okay. Well, I get it. Okay, yeah. So I just read it. So I didn't know about it before, but I know about it now. But anyway, go NW. Listen, I know I love NW because NW always keeps me on focus and keeps me on track. About goals, Parkinson's law means work expands to fill the time available. Yep, I just read it. It's getting thick, so left. I got a smart mouth. Oh, okay. I'm like, who put you in timeout? Okay, I got it. I got you. Basically, you'll get a whole lot done in a short period of time. Okay, got you, prolific. Got you. But just always remember, you guys, whatever it is that you want to do out here, write it down, and stand by it. Stand by it every day, and know without a shadow of a doubt that it is yours. And never ever, if somebody gives you an opportunity to do something, go for it. Do not second guess it. Do not be too scared. I remember when I was a little girl, my dad told me there was an opportunity that little kids were going on a talk show. I don't know what talk show it was, but my father was like, "Do you want to go on this talk show?" And I was like, "Absolutely not." But just imagine if I had, where would I have been today? If I had taken that leap of faith and trusted in the process and trusted in myself to do it. Hi, Coda, you're back. All right, and we're going. So just trust in yourself, you guys. And we're going to talk later on today. Thanks for hanging out with me. NW, I apologize. I feel like manners carry you far away. It's the old saying. Absolutely, NW. And NW, I totally apologize. I feel like I was off course today a little bit this past hour. I feel like I got sidebarred and derailed a lot. And I love having this conversation with you. You keep me on task too. You keep me on task. So yes, you are wonderful. You are a wonderful person. God bless you all. Thank you all for staying in this chat with me and talking to me. And no. If you were blocked, you wouldn't be able to say that. Nobody blocked you. You guys, listen. Don't forget though. I will be back on like tomorrow and try to stay on here. But just by chance, if I don't, remember that I'm going out of town this weekend. So make sure that you guys stay up with me. Hello, Helena. Thank you. How are you today? Much love right back at you. Thank you for the blue heart. I like that. Thank you. Stay up with me, you guys, this weekend. It's going to be a very busy weekend for me. It's really a turnaround trip. Like I'm going to go out to Arizona, speak, do what I got to do, and come back. And I'm excited because they asked me, did I want to have a theme? You block. They asked me, did I want to have a theme song? And I chose Sam Davis, and it's the song called I'm Coming. So I can't wait to play that song as I walk out onto the stage, y'all. It's going to be electric. You hear me? It's going to be electric. I can't wait to get it going. Cinnamon Afro in the house. Coda, that dog piece. He just came back downstairs. And he is a cinnamon color. You right. He got that red cinnamon dog.
Cinnamon apple.
Cinnamon apple. Not in 2025. You must be crazy. Let's see. God bless you. God bless everybody. Thank you all for joining me tonight or today. And we'll come back later on. We'll come back. I'll try to come back later on tonight so we can really talk and stay focused. God bless you all. Talk to you later. Bye for now. Until next time.
Get that nose out.